Hi, I'm Scott Noonan, the CEO of Audio Advice. This video is part of our Smart Home Design series focused on home security and camera systems. In an age where peace of mind is paramount, safeguarding your home and loved ones is no longer just a consideration. It's a fundamental need. But not all security is created equal, especially when it comes to high-end residences. Let's begin by talking about the eyes of your security system, the cameras. We'll start with basic DIY brands like Ring and Nest. They generally offer convenience and they're good solutions for front doorbell cameras on apartments or mass market homes. However, as you move into higher end homes, most homeowners are looking for a step up from DIY systems. Why is that? First, many DIY cameras rely on Wi-Fi and internet connectivity. This reliance can be a major vulnerability. Your internet or Wi-Fi can go down, be jammed, suffer from signal dropouts, or simply be overwhelmed by other network traffic, leading to unreliable footage or even complete blind spots. High-end professional camera systems are a different breed entirely. They typically operate on a hardwired network, not Wi-Fi. This provides a far more stable and secure connection, not reliant on your Wi-Fi network. Just like professional security panels, these cameras are often designed to integrate with UPS battery backups. This means if your power goes out, your cameras keep recording, ensuring critical moments are never missed. Plus, professional cameras offer versatile local storage options. They often have the capability to store footage directly onto an SD card within the camera itself, providing a localized backup. More comprehensively, they seamlessly integrate with an NVR, providing days or even weeks of continuous high-quality recordings without relying solely on the cloud, which becomes irrelevant if you lose internet connectivity. A critical point for luxury homeowners, especially those concerned about data privacy and national security, is that professional-grade cameras are almost always NDAA compliant. This means they adhere to the National Defense Authorization Act's strict guidelines. This compliance provides an added layer of confidence in the security and integrity of the equipment itself, ensuring it hasn't been manufactured by entities posing a risk. Finally, let's address the aesthetics and strategic placement of these advanced cameras. Unlike many bulkier DIY options, professional cameras come in a multitude of discreet and aesthetically pleasing form factors. The goal is always to strike a balance, making the camera visible enough to serve as a deterrent, but integrated so seamlessly that it enhances rather than detracts from your home's architectural beauty. For example, we often recommend white turret cameras on white soffits. Their clean lines and subtle design blend beautifully with lighter colored exteriors. Conversely, black dome cameras are frequently deployed on dark wood or darker eaves, virtually disappearing into the shadows while still providing comprehensive coverage. Bullet cameras, with their more pronounced and cylindrical shape, tend to be reserved for locations where deterrence is the primary objective, sometimes at the expense of aesthetics. These are the cameras that boldly announce this property is under surveillance. In terms of video doorbells, high-end professional versions like those made by Control4 offer far more pleasing aesthetic options than a DIY doorbell. So we find that the vast majority of luxury homes we work on use a professional video doorbell that matches the look and feel of their home. At my own home, I'm always testing and comparing technologies. So I have both a Ring floodlight and a professional Luma hybrid camera covering our driveway. The Luma hybrid also has floodlight capability, but you can see that the Luma camera is far more sleek and aesthetically pleasing while still serving as the deterrent. If I lose power to the house or I lose Wi-Fi or internet connectivity, the Ring does not record. However, the Luma has a local SD card built into it and is on a UPS. So the camera records a best-in-class video even if I lose power, Wi-Fi, or internet. For those of you who are really into cameras, you know that the image sensor and lens make a massive difference in the quality of the video. Here are the side-by-side images from my Ring and from the Luma hybrid camera during the day. Professional installed cameras like the Lumas also use very good night vision IR, but can then switch to full color display at night if they detect a person in an intrusion area. Now let's shift our focus to the alarm system itself, which is the backbone of your home's security. For new homes, we try to wire as much of the security system as possible to minimize wireless contacts. Wiring as much as you can is standard best practice for top security companies. It's more expensive to do it this way, which is why you'll find that many of the commodity security companies just want to throw up a few wireless devices when the house is completed and then make their money on monthly security contracts. However, for customers who really care about security, you want all of your accessible doors and windows with contact closures versus just relying on a motion detector to detect someone once they're already in the home. Those customers will also want a hardwired panel that has a battery backup in case you lose power. Most security companies, including AudioAdvice, give you similar capability to remotely arm and disarm your system and to be able to add and remove security codes. We also like our customers to have an additional code called a duress code. When this code is input into the system, it will actually disarm the system, but it automatically notifies the monitoring station to send the police. So obviously this could be used in a situation where someone's in the home telling you to disarm it. When thinking about security, you want a system that is as proactive as possible. In other words, you want a camera capable of detecting a person in an area at night and then able to turn on a light and notify them over speaker that the area is under surveillance. So this shifts your security mindset from capturing a video of someone breaking into your home to deterring a person away from your home. At AudioAdvice, we will often tie the security systems into your smart home system, where the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. For instance, in our Signature Series systems, we enable a homeowner to press one button to arm their system when they leave their home. This then turns on exit lights, turns off the main lights in the house, turns off music and TVs, adjusts shades, and puts the house back into a playback mode, which simulates lights and/or TVs to make it appear that people are in the home. When homeowners return, the lights can automatically come back on even before you disarm the security system. The key is that we make this seamless so that homeowners get used to using their alarm regularly, since it does so much more than just arm the security system. If you're building a new home and interested in high-performance security or smart home systems, check out our entire smart home design series of videos at audioadvice.com. If you live near one of our world-class showrooms, come by and you can experience all of this in action. If we don't have an AudioAdvice near you now, look for a company that has been around for many years and regularly installs smart home and security in luxury homes. If you have any questions, feel free to come see us or give us a call. We'd be happy to talk to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.